Talking about another midfielder, guys, we have to talk again about Matheus Fernandez. Every day I wake up from here, from the US, and I see all your messages on X, on YouTube, everywhere, asking me, but it's true that he's going to Tottenham. No, it's true that he's going to Man United. It's true that he's going to Tottenham. It's true that he's going to Man United. Every day a different story. I see also many reports. One day he's close to United, one day he's close to Tottenham. The reality, guys, the reality of this story is that Matheus Fernandez is prepared to go to Man United or Tottenham. The player is open to both moves. He doesn't want to stay at West Ham, obviously. He doesn't want to play in the Championship next season. It's almost impossible. But he's ready to go. Man United, Tottenham, the player is not creating any issue on this. The point is to reach an agreement with West Ham. And now, trust me, behind the scenes, we are not seeing many reports on official bid sent, official proposal sent, but Man United and Tottenham are driving the process with the players' camp and with West Ham by attacking every single day. One day Tottenham is bidding, one day Manchester United is bidding, but it's all about verbal proposals. And now, the message I told you days ago is making sense probably also to you who watch my videos, because I told you the player will go to the club able to reach an agreement with West Ham on finance. And so, who is paying the best money to West Ham is going to get the deal done. So, it's about it. It's about reaching an agreement with West Ham. The player is ready to accept both projects. It now depends on the club. So, who can agree terms with West Ham will get the player. And it's about the money, because they start at £85 million, could be more if these clubs keep fighting for the same player. And also, payment terms are also important for West Ham. So it's not just about the fee, it's also about the timing to pay this money. Then, guys,
Manchester United's interest in Matheus Fernandez is real, and on paper, this looks like the perfect deal. The Portuguese midfielder has enjoyed a fantastic rise, attracting attention from several Premier League clubs, including Tottenham. So, if United admire the player and need reinforcements in midfield, why hasn't the deal happened yet? What's actually keeping the Red Devils from getting this transfer over the line? The biggest issue is the price. Fernandez club know they have one of the most promising young midfielders in Europe, and they aren't prepared to let him leave cheaply. Manchester United have already spent heavily in recent windows, and the club's hierarchy are being much more careful with their finances. They don't want to overpay for a player, no matter how talented he may be. Another problem is competition. Tottenham are also monitoring the situation closely and could make their move at any time. Whenever multiple Premier League clubs enter the race, transfer fees and wage demands tend to rise quickly. United know that if a bidding war starts, the deal could become much more expensive than they originally anticipated. Then there's the issue of priorities. Manchester United are still looking at several positions this summer, including attacking reinforcements and defensive options. The club's budget isn't unlimited, which means every major signing has to be carefully planned. Bringing in Matheus Fernandez might depend on whether United can first complete other deals or move a few players out of the squad. Tactically, though, it's easy to see why United like him. Fernandez is energetic, technically gifted, and capable of progressing the ball through midfield. He can play as a box-to-box midfielder, help in the build-up phase, and contribute defensively. He's the kind of modern midfielder who would fit perfectly into an aggressive, high-intensity system. Another factor slowing things down could be the player's own situation. Young talents often want guarantees about playing time before committing to a move. At Manchester United, competition for places is always fierce. Fernandez may want assurances that he won't simply arrive and spend most of the season on the bench. This is also where transfer reporting needs a little perspective. Every update can make it seem like a deal is close, but admiration and negotiations are two very different things. United have shown interest, but there is still a long road between liking a player and actually signing him. The good news for United fans is that the door remains open. The club still admire Fernandez, and if they can sort out their financial priorities and fend off competition from Tottenham, this transfer could gather momentum very quickly. So, United fans, here's the big question: should Manchester United go all out and sign Matheus Fernandez this summer, or are there more important positions that need strengthening first? Let me know, because this is a transfer story that could take a major twist in the coming weeks.